Hello, my friend. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you are, I welcome you to this quiet moment of peace and stillness. You might be finishing a long day, or perhaps you're beginning one with many thoughts waiting for your attention. Wherever your heart is, this is your time to rest, to breathe, and to draw close to the gentle presence of God. In these next few minutes, let your heart slow down and your thoughts find calm again. You are not alone. You are seen and you are loved. Tonight, or today, we are simply here to rest under the warmth of His presence, to feel that deep, quiet peace that whispers, "Let God cover you with His presence and calm your heart." Sometimes life moves too fast, and we forget what it feels like to simply be still, to sit in the safety of divine love. So before we begin, take one slow breath in, and as you exhale, imagine the weight of the day falling away from your shoulders. Allow peace to come near, softly and gently, like sunlight through a window, or a breeze that carries comfort to your soul. If this quiet time has been a blessing for you, consider supporting this prayer space. Like the video, share your thoughts and amens in the comments, share with loved ones, and please make it a habit to come back tomorrow for prayer. Subscribe and turn on notifications to be notified of upcoming night prayers. Your presence and words will help bring God's peace to more hearts. Let us begin with gratitude. Dear God, thank you for this moment, for every breath that fills our lungs, for the peace that begins to unfold in stillness. We thank you for holding us through the ups and downs of the day, for listening when we spoke no words, and for guiding us even when we didn't notice. We surrender the noise, the worries, and the regrets that cling to us. Take them, Lord. Take the anxieties that weigh heavy, and the thoughts that refuse to rest. Take the tiredness in our bodies, and the tension in our minds. We give it all to you. Thank you for being near, even when we are distracted, for reminding us that your presence is not far. It surrounds us, covers us, and holds us close. And now, in this calm, I invite you to think about the beauty of a single quiet moment. Imagine the way the world feels before dawn, when the sky is a deep blue and the air is still, and everything seems to wait. That silence is not empty. It is full of promise, just like your heart when it pauses to rest in God. Sometimes peace does not shout. It whispers. It comes in gentle ways, in the kindness of a friend, in the laughter of a child, in the golden light that falls through your window. It is the quiet assurance that even when the world spins fast, you are safe in something far greater than worry. God, in this silence, remind me that your peace is stronger than my fears. Let my heart rest in you tonight. Now breathe again. Feel the rhythm of that breath, the rise and fall that reminds you that life is still moving, still sustained by grace. You do not have to carry everything. God's presence is your covering, your resting place. When you feel lost, come back to that breath, that quiet, that inner whisper. You are not alone. You are loved. You are held. In the stillness of this moment, let your spirit lean gently into God's embrace. There is nothing you have to prove, no weight you must carry by yourself. Just be. Just rest. There are days when your heart aches and the world feels heavy. There are nights when sleep seems far away. But in every hour of uncertainty, there is a place of safety, the gentle presence that covers you like a soft blanket, wrapping your soul in peace. Let God cover you with His presence and calm your heart. His peace does not depend on perfect circumstances. It flows from who He is, steady, patient, eternal. Even when you don't feel strong, His strength surrounds you. Even when you cannot see the path, His light gently guides each step. Lord, teach me to trust Your presence more than my fears. Help me to rest when my mind wants to run. Let Your peace become the rhythm that carries me through this night. As the minutes move slowly, imagine the stillness deepening around you. You are safe. The love of God is near. This quiet is not an absence. It is a gift. It is the sound of the world slowing down so your soul can remember what matters most. It is the reminder that you belong to peace, to love, to divine care. And so, as we end this first moment together, hold this thought close. Every breath you take is a reminder that God is with you, covering you, calming you, and preparing you for rest. As we continue in this gentle rhythm of peace, let your heart stay open to God's nearness. You are safe here. This is your sacred pause, your space to breathe, and to remember that even in silence, God is speaking softly to your soul. Sometimes His presence feels like a quiet reassurance that settles deep within you, like still water that reflects light after a storm. You don't have to do anything to earn this moment. Just allow yourself to be held by it. There's something holy about slowing down enough to listen, to feel the steady heartbeat of divine love pulsing through everything. Even now, in the quiet of your room or wherever you are, God is surrounding you. His peace is not far. It is here. It is gentle. It is for you. Take another deep breath, letting the air flow in slowly and leave you with calm. Every breath is a reminder that you are alive, because grace sustains you. You don't need to rush. You don't need to fix everything. In this moment, just let go. Imagine that all your worries, the small ones and the heavy ones, are carried away like leaves on a quiet river. You watch them drift, and in their place, peace begins to grow. It doesn't have to come all at once. It arrives little by little, filling the spaces that fear once occupied. God is near. His presence is your shield and your comfort. You are not forgotten. Lord, thank you for the peace that grows even in silence. Help me to rest in the calm of your presence, trusting that you are working all things for good. Now think of the day that has passed, or the one that is beginning. Each moment of it carries traces of grace, even the ones that felt ordinary. Every smile you gave, every word of kindness, every breath of patience, it all becomes part of a quiet offering. The world is full of noise and motion, but the soul learns to see beauty in the stillness. Maybe today you faced moments that tested your heart. Maybe there were worries that followed you around. But none of them can outlast the peace that God gives. His peace is steady and real. It does not come and go with the weather of your emotions. It is anchored in love that does not change. God, calm the storms within me. Let your peace wash over every thought that feels restless. Remind me that I am safe in you. Sometimes the deepest form of faith is simply resting in what we cannot control. We live in a world that tells us to push, to try harder, to fix every broken piece. But peace comes when we realize that we don't have to hold it all together. We are not the source of our own strength. God is. When we stop fighting the current and start trusting the one who holds it, the waters become calm again. In that surrender, something sacred happens. Our hearts open, our shoulders relax, and we remember that we are loved without conditions. Lord, in this moment, I surrender my need to understand everything. Cover me with your presence and calm my heart. Teach me to trust you with every unknown tomorrow. The night has its own language of peace, the soft hum of quiet rooms, the dim light that fades into stillness, the way time seems to slow. All of it invites your heart to rest. Let that atmosphere remind you that God designed rest as a holy rhythm. You are not meant to run without pause. You are meant to stop, to breathe, to let your spirit be renewed. Even as you rest, God is watching over you. Even when you sleep, His protection does not fade. He holds your heart gently, as a shepherd holds the lamb, guarding it through every dark valley and into the light of morning. Thank you, God, for watching over me even when I am unaware. Thank you for the quiet safety of your presence. Now imagine the early morning light that will come after this night, the soft glow that slowly breaks through darkness. That light is like God's promise. No matter how heavy the night feels, morning will come. Peace will return. Hope will rise. And you will open your eyes to a new day that begins again with mercy. This is the rhythm of grace, to rest, to trust, to wake again, renewed. So tonight, or today, wherever you are in time, allow yourself to feel wrapped in divine care. Let God cover you with His presence and calm your heart. That's not just a phrase, it's a promise that in the quiet, you will be restored. In the stillness, you will be strengthened. In the presence of God, you will be whole. Let this next moment unfold like a gentle breath after a long sigh. The world has slowed. The noise has softened. And now there is space, sacred space, for you to rest. You are not here by accident. This moment found you because your heart needed stillness, and God knew that. His timing is never late. Even when life feels scattered, even when your thoughts pull you in different directions, there is always a quiet invitation waiting. Come, rest for a while. Let God cover you with His presence and calm your heart. When you allow that presence to settle over you, it's like a soft rain after a long drought. The soul begins to breathe again, and the weight you've been carrying starts to feel lighter. Not because everything suddenly changes, but because you no longer carry it alone. Think for a moment about how many things you've held today. Conversations, responsibilities, small worries, the invisible pressure to keep moving. All of it gathers quietly in your mind and heart. But right now you can lay it all down. Picture yourself standing in an open field under the vast night sky, feeling the cool air brush against your face. Above you, the stars are steady and bright. They don't rush. They don't worry. They simply shine, resting in the rhythm God created for them. You too are part of that rhythm, made to rest, made to trust, made to shine with quiet faith. God, teach me to let go. Teach me to breathe again. Let the worries I've gathered fall gently from my hands into yours. There is something healing about remembering that you are small, in the most beautiful way, not insignificant, but safe in something far greater. You don't have to have every answer. You don't need to predict what tomorrow will bring. You are seen, known, and loved by the one who holds the stars, who shaped the mountains, who whispers peace into restless hearts. That same presence that keeps the universe steady is watching over you now. There is no distance between you and his care. Feel that truth settle into your spirit. You are not forgotten, not abandoned, not unseen. Lord, I rest in your nearness. Let your peace surround me like light wrapping the horizon at dawn. Calm my heart and teach me to trust you again. And now, imagine the peace of God moving through your body like warm light. It travels through your shoulders, easing the tension there. It flows through your chest, loosening every tight breath. It moves through your hands, unclenching them from fear. It reaches your mind, quieting every restless thought, every what if, every if only. It fills every part of you with stillness until you can feel that you are safe, you are loved, and you are held. In this peace, there is no need to strive. You can simply be. This is what divine presence feels like. Not distant, not unreachable, but gentle and real. Thank you, God, for meeting me here. Thank you for the peace that finds me even when I feel undeserving of it. Perhaps you're thinking of loved ones right now, people you carry in your heart, those who may be far away or facing their own storms. Whisper their names softly into this moment of prayer. Imagine them also being wrapped in God's presence, their hearts being calmed, their bodies finding rest. You don't have to fix what they're facing. Love intercedes even in silence. Trust that God is with them, covering them just as He covers you. There's something sacred about releasing the people we love into divine care. It frees us from fear and fills us with peace. Lord, bless the ones I love. Cover them with your protection tonight. Let them sleep in safety and rise with hope. Let them feel your nearness and know that they are not alone. And as you sit in this stillness, realize how sacred it is simply to pause. Life rarely gives us permission to stop, but the soul needs it. This pause is not weakness, it's worship. It's saying, God, I trust you enough to rest. When you choose rest, you choose faith. You are declaring that the world will keep spinning even if you stop trying to control it. That's how peace begins. It starts in surrender. Let this surrender become your prayer tonight. God, I let go. I release what I cannot change. I trust your timing, your love, and your protection. Let your presence cover me and calm my heart. The night is deepening now, and the quiet around you feels thicker, more complete. This is the kind of silence that heals. It doesn't demand anything from you. It simply invites you to rest in divine love. There's no need to look ahead or behind. Just be here. Let the peace of this moment become a blanket for your spirit. And when the morning light comes, it will find you renewed, ready, and calm. Because tonight, you chose to rest in God's presence. You chose to trust that His peace is enough. You chose to let your heart be still. Stay in this gentle space for a while longer. Let the stillness linger. like the last light of sunset resting softly on the horizon. You are safe here, safe in God's presence, safe in His care, safe in this moment of peace that asks for nothing but your quiet attention. There is no need to hurry. There is nowhere else you need to be. The world can wait while your soul rests. When we allow ourselves to slow down enough to listen, we begin to hear the language of peace, a language that doesn't speak in words, but in presence, in breath, in calm awareness. It says, "You are loved, you are enough, you are not alone." Let that truth wash over you now, as if a wave of light were gently rolling over your heart. Take another deep, slow breath. Inhale peace. Exhale the tension that clings to your chest. Let each breath remind you that God is near, not in some faraway place, but here, right now, within you and around you. The air you breathe is filled with His kindness. The quiet you feel is filled with His care. Maybe the day was full of noise, full of moments that drained you. Maybe you gave more than you had to give. If you close your eyes now, imagine yourself walking through a peaceful garden at twilight. The air is cool. The sky is painted in soft blues and purples, and there's a faint sound of leaves moving with the breeze. Each step feels lighter than the last. You can smell the earth, the faint sweetness of flowers, and the quiet rhythm of life around you. You are not walking alone. God walks beside you, steady and gentle. His presence moves with you, like light that doesn't fade. Every sound, every scent, every breath becomes a reminder that you are surrounded by love. You don't need to understand how peace happens. It simply arrives when you make space for it. Lord, thank you for walking with me through the quiet. Thank you for showing me that your presence is not just in churches or prayers spoken aloud. It's in every heartbeat, every breath, every still moment. Now let this peace go deeper, beyond your thoughts, beyond your emotions, into the core of your being. There, in that still center, is where God meets you most intimately. His voice is not loud. It's a whisper that speaks calm into your chaos, light into your confusion, and rest into your exhaustion. You don't have to chase that voice. You only have to listen. It's saying, "You are mine. You are safe. You are loved." Feel that truth settle in your soul. Let it quiet the inner noise, the worries about tomorrow, the memories of the day that won't fade. God, speak peace to the deepest parts of me. Let your presence be the anchor that keeps me steady when everything else feels uncertain. There is healing happening in this quiet. You might not see it, but it's there. The mind that was tense is beginning to loosen. The heart that was anxious is beginning to soften. The body that was tired is beginning to release.
This is what it means to be covered by God's presence, to be surrounded by peace that asks nothing and gives everything. You don't have to pray perfectly. You don't have to say the right words. Simply being here, open and still, is enough. You are in sacred company. God is not distant. He is the calm within your heartbeat, the silence between your thoughts, the warmth that lingers in your chest when you finally let go. Lord, let your presence continue to heal what is broken in me. Let your love be the gentle medicine that restores my peace. Now, think of tomorrow, not with worry, but with hope. Imagine the light that will soon rise, the first rays touching the quiet world, reminding everything that life begins again. That same light will touch your heart too. The things that feel unclear will find their place. The paths that seem uncertain will slowly unfold. You do not need to know the whole way forward. You only need to trust the one who guides you. You will rise not with fear, but with calm assurance. The same God who holds you tonight will lead you tomorrow. God, I trust that your peace will follow me into the morning. Let it guide my thoughts, steady my steps, and remind me that I am never without your care. And as this night prayer continues, let your body rest even more deeply. You may feel the weight of your day lifting slowly, like mist fading from the morning air. Let it go, every burden, every anxious thought, every lingering regret. Release it. Let God cover you with His presence and calm your heart. That's where the healing begins, not in trying harder, but in surrendering, not in holding on, but in opening your hands and saying, God, I trust you. When you do, peace becomes more than a moment. It becomes your resting place. In this quiet moment, let your heart find stillness again. You have come far through the noise of the day, and now you are being gently invited to rest beneath the calm covering of God's presence. You don't have to say anything. Silence itself is a prayer when you let go of your need to fix, explain, or understand. Peace begins to flow like a slow river through your spirit. Let it move gently now, through your breath, through your thoughts, through every part of you that still feels tense or uncertain. Let God cover you with His presence and calm your heart. There is something sacred about the night. When the world grows quiet, the soul remembers what it truly needs: connection, rest, and reassurance. Tonight, let that reassurance come from knowing that you are never alone. God's presence surrounds you like a soft light, steady and unchanging. It doesn't depend on your feelings or your strength. It's simply there, faithful, patient, and near. Even when your thoughts wander, His peace remains. Even when you feel weak, His strength gently carries you. Lord, let your calm fill this space. Let your light soften the darkness around me and bring rest to my mind. As you breathe slowly, imagine that each breath draws in the peace of heaven. With every exhale, you release the burdens you carry today, the words you wish you had said differently, the worries you cannot solve, the heaviness that sits quietly in your chest. Let them go. God can hold what you cannot. His hands are wide enough for every sorrow, every fear, every unanswered question. God, I give you my burdens. Take what I cannot carry and replace it with your peace. Now think of your loved ones, those near and far, those you hold in your heart. Picture them resting safely under the same divine covering that holds you now. God's peace is not limited by distance or time. It flows through hearts and homes, through every person who seeks His presence. Lord, protect the people I love. Cover their nights with calm and their mornings with hope. Let them feel your nearness and rest in your care. And as you rest in this prayer, remember that peace is not the absence of struggle. It's the presence of God within it. Whatever you face tomorrow, you won't face it alone. The same presence that calms your heart tonight will go before you when the sun rises. Trust that truth. Breathe it in. Let it become part of you. You are protected. You are seen. You are loved. The night is no longer heavy. It is holy. The silence is no longer empty. It is full of peace. God, thank you for being my refuge and my calm. Thank you for covering me with your presence and filling this night with peace that stays.
As this quiet time draws to a gentle close, keep your heart open to the stillness that remains. Do not rush away from it. Let it stay with you, softly echoing like a calm rhythm inside your soul. You have spent these moments resting beneath the shelter of divine love, and even as this prayer ends, that peace does not leave you. It stays, steady, quiet, and real. Life will continue with its noise and its motion, but something inside you has changed. You have touched the peace that only God can give, and it will continue to flow within you. Let God cover you with His presence and calm your heart. As night deepens around you, may your body relax fully and your thoughts find rest. Let the weight of the day dissolve, the unfinished tasks fade quietly into tomorrow, and the noise of the world soften until only peace remains. Imagine yourself resting in a soft light, the light of divine protection and care. This is what it means to be covered by God's presence. It is not a wall that separates you from life. It is a blanket of grace that holds you safely within it. It means you are watched over even in your sleep, guarded even in your weakness, loved even in your silence. Lord, thank you for this covering. Thank you for the peace that wraps around me like a gentle shield. Now, as you prepare to rest or step into a new morning, carry this calm with you. When tomorrow comes, greet it not with fear, but with trust. The same presence that watches over you through the night will rise with you in the morning. His compassion does not fade with daylight. It renews itself with every dawn. The world may still hold challenges, but you will walk through them clothed in peace. Remember, peace is not found in the absence of storms, but in knowing who stands with you through them. Wherever you go, His presence goes before you, beside you, and within you. God, lead me into tomorrow with calm strength. Let your peace guide every step and remind me that I never walk alone. There will be mornings when your spirit feels light and full of gratitude, and others when you'll need to search for hope. But no matter what the day brings, you can always return to this truth. You are covered by the love of God. When anxiety whispers, let this peace answer. When uncertainty clouds your heart, let His presence steady you. This is your refuge, your home, your promise. Let God cover you with His presence and calm your heart. These words are not only comfort, they are truth. They are the way you are meant to live, with a heart resting in divine assurance and a spirit anchored in peace. So now, as we close this time together, breathe once more, deep and slow. Let peace settle deeper with each breath. You are safe. You are loved. You are seen by the one who created you and calls you His own. Rest now in that truth. Rest in God's perfect presence. And when you wake, wake gently, carrying this peace with you like a light that no shadow can overcome. Good day and good night. Rest in God's perfect presence. What does this prayer mean to you? How did it touch your heart today? Share your thoughts in the comments, and may peace follow you wherever you go.